Hi, my name is Laura Valles. I will be presenting a South-based presentation. So, what is the movie title sequence? It is a short film at the beginning of a movie. It is an audio and visual introduction to a movie and displays credits and title of actors and directors too. So, what is the significance of a movie title sequence? It's a short interpretation of a movie. It gives a clue or a glimpse of a plot of a movie and it's a projection of emotion and visualization. It engages the audience. So who is South Bass? He was born in 1920 in Bronx, New York, and died in 1996 in Los Angeles, California. Was the first generation here in America, and he comes from a Jewish background. He was married twice to Ruth Rupert and Elaine Bass and has 4 children. So South Bay's career before fame, he worked as a freelancer for advertising and commercial graphic designer for companies and industry. And those who do not know what a freelancer is, a, a self-employed contractor. Saul Bay's successful career, famously known for making well-known graphics designs like poster, films, advertising, logo, and movie title sequence. Here are some well-known logos that he made that you're probably familiar with, like AT&T, Continental Airlines, United Airlines, and Kleenex. He also made the Girl Scout logo. Here are some other movie title sequence and posters that he made, like Such a Good Friend, Something in the Wild, 9 Hours of Rum, North by Northwest, The Age of Innocence, The 7-Year Itch. So South Bay's career history. In 1946, he moved from New York to Los Angeles, California. He worked for industries like the Warner Brothers, the United Artists, the 20th Century Studios, and made his own industry called the South Bass and Associates. The history and uprise of South Bass. He loved art throughout his childhood, studies at the Art Student League and Brooklyn College. Was inspired by Bauhaus and the Russian constructivism movement. First career was commercial designing and advertisement. His first movie title sequence was The Cameron Jones and the Man with the Golden Arm. That got him to fame and great success. He became known for his style of graphic designs in movies and title sequence. Saul Bass' inspiration learned from his professor, Roger Krebs. The Bauhaus and the Russian constructivism movements are teachings and techniques that was inspiring to him. The Bauhaus is a German art school with fine art teachings, and the Russian constructivism movement occurred during the Soviet Union and was known for his graphic designs, and that was an inspiration to him. So what is a compositional art? They are elements that you can visually see. So that is the focus point, the balance, unity, rhythm, pattern, movement, contrast, and proportion. It is the visual art that we can see with our eyes. It's supposed to portray a message to the audience that are analyzing it. So here are some examples of focus point right over here. The portrait of Madam X. So she is the center focus point of this portrait. Um, because is one of his movie titles. Um, you can see that it is the focus point of this movie title sequence, and it's proportioned to come from each angle when you see it live. Um, and it has like this nice contrast too. Um, then you have the Anatomy of Murder and the Golden Arm, the Man with the Golden Arm, and then you have Cameron Jones and Tom and Catch Me If You Can. Sorry. The connection between the movie and the title sequence and the film. So here on the left, we have Mr. and Mrs. Smith. And then on the right, we have the Anatomy of Murder. These two I will be comparing. They both have animated graphics, motion graphics, movement, vibrant complementary colors with neutral colors, moving focus point, geometric shapes, boldness, and negative space. So here is another screenshot of an example. So this is like the introduction of the Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You can, and the one on the bottom is Anatomy of Murder. You can tell that they both share boldness in graphic designs, and they're both neutral colors. And then we have another screenshot here, and I put an objective. Um, so the one on top is the Anatomy of Murder. Um, and then the one on the bottom is Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You can tell they both, same thing, have bold structure and kind of like darker colors, but they share the same kind of similarity to focus point, both focusing on, their hands right now in this image on both, kind of giving like a hint of what the story is trying to portray. Now we're moving into transition. Um, I had to take a screenshot, but you can't really see the actual live video. But on the top you have Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and you can see this woman is sliding down, so it's just moving from one side to the other. Same thing for Anatomy of Murder. You can see the hands and feet are kind of just sliding into the side. So they do share a movement of graphic animation. So here at the end of the movie of the title sequence, the top is Anatomy Murder, the bottom is Mr. and Mrs. Smith. You can see that they share like all the same qualities I mentioned before. They also share the the simplicity of just, their legs and arms. Also, they have like a symmetrical balance in this imagery where, it's not just one hand, it's both hands. And, and Mr. and Mrs. Smith, they have one leg of Mrs. Smith and the other of Mr. Smith. So they're like evening out the portrait. So the impactful and inspirational South base. Many graphic designers today still utilizes South base artistical style and composition. Although many graphic designers have advanced in technology to produce modern visual art, South base art will be forever an inspiration to all graphic designers in the future and now.